The best thing on her. I don't know why you put me down. Shit, I am the shit.
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This is my city, yeah, this is my team. If you talking, it's how to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion. The game is in trouble, I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle, I got it for real. Still keep me going, I wake up and hustle, you won't see me buckle, I've been in the field. Man of the town, you been in your fields, I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty, either that or your tragedy. We shutting everything down. I've been high like somebody put a candle on them. Off top, I don't really stand opponents, this mine. The moment is run out and start a bunch of pandemonium. More game, I got some, the skill is by one, y'all done, the game in the coffin. Referee scream recipes, so think twice if you next to me, it's West. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion. It's our repetition, I'm stacking these trophies, I'm good with addition. I spit like a pastor, I give you the vision. Up early morning, enough for the sleeping. My life is a dream, but you wishing you lived it. Haters get livid, my pocket's Pacific, that's deep if you get it. So therapeutic, I sleep on the critics. Don't feel like competing, I'm hearing these tickets. Whoa, let me switch the flow, a new bounce. Coming to the den with a lion, I'm gon' pounce. Know I've been a king for a while, got a ring and a crown. That's the bling with the blow, what the team is about. Champions, you can tell by the ambience of this sound. Referee scream rest in peace and think twice if you never see me, just no doubt. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking, it's hard to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion.
Guys, we here. We are here today in the basement for another sports recap as well as an NFL roundtable. Guys, we here today. The reason why we're here today, because we're here to talk about sports. What we all know and love, right? We all know love. We love sports. That's why you're here. At least that's why I hope you're here. Now, if you're not here for no real other reason than just to hear me rambling and talking, I'm okay with that too. But I want you guys to be here for sports, baby, because that's what I'm here for. To have the conversation, to talk about what's going on in the sports world, and then just enjoy ourselves in the meantime, between time. With that being said, I want to welcome every last one of you guys who are here. I put a new link in the chat. For those who don't know, I and my man Taylor Bell has collaborated on a couple of projects. We got a couple things going on. So with that being said, man, Just NFL. Just NFL is a new channel that we are trying to get. We're trying to get it popping. Let's just straight up be honest. We're trying to get it popping, get it going, try to get people in here to enjoy the show, to talk about sports. We got a couple sports channels. Not only that, we got the NFL roundtable that we also going to keep going. But over on that channel, I'm going to come say it now. It's probably strictly going to be talking about nothing but football, whether it's college or NFL. I might throw a little XFL, USFL in there. Also, we're going to be talking about fantasy football over there. Now, we're going to be talking about fantasy football on all channels. We're going to be talking about the gambling aspect of the football game on NFL Roundtable. But when I get into the basketball and all that other stuff of gambling with that, I'm going to do it on, of course, on the in the sports recap, as well as on the Gist NFL. So, guys, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and do me a favor and hit that like button.
What's the goddamn button?
I need for you guys to hit that like button. Also, if my lovely wife drops some notes in there, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about the channel. Let me know y'all what y'all think about the show. I need to know these things. Some good feedback is always good for me. I appreciate every last one of you guys being here. I promise you I do, but I need for y'all to do me a solid. Before y'all leave, I try to go off to somebody else's channel that's not as good as mine. I need for y'all to.
Goddamn button.
You goddamn right. hit that goddamn button. If you decide for some reason you find in your heart to donate, I appreciate that. Via Cash App or Super Chat, I accept all. I promise you I do. But with that being said, the most important thing I need for y'all to do is to hit that damn like button.
Push the goddamn button.
You goddamn right. Push the goddamn like button. With that being said, let's get into it. Let's get into it. As y'all see, the thumbnail, right? Here we are. In case y'all missed it, here's the thumbnail. Guys, we had Summer League. Right? We had Summer League basketball that was kicked off, that was been going on all summer between the two state of Utah as well as Vegas. Both destination for the Summer League. So with the Summer League, they play like in somewhat of a tournament, which is corny to me. The reason why it's corny to me because Sacramento Kings won it multiple times, but for some reason can only get in the play-in games of the playoffs. So guys is not going to make the roster good enough to win and participate in the championship game of it, but not good enough to make the playoffs because they can't beat out the starting five who could barely get into the playoffs. Make that make sense? I don't understand it. It is what it is. And you know who they're playing against? As you see it on the thumbnail, the Charlotte Hornets. Another team that's not been in the playoffs for years, who find the way they can't even win in the weakest conference of the NBA, and that's the East, and they can't make the top 10. Make that make sense. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But with that being said, congratulations. Congratulations to the Charlotte Hornets for winning the Summer League championship game. They end up winning 83-78 over the Sacramento Kings. Now, to me, I mean, that's not saying much. It's not saying much at all. But, you know, hey, in 2025, everybody gets their participation trophies. So I guess that's what they probably more than likely gave to the Charlotte Hornets, a participation trophy. All in a while, they can't either win the mid-season tournament as the NBA started doing a couple years ago. That's crazy, but it is what it is. Or they can't win the full NBA championship game. They can't win. They can't even make the playoff. That's how crazy it is. But what do you say? Guys, like I said, I'm glad to be streaming on these multiple channels, man. The Just NFL. Hey, I uploaded a couple videos, one short and one video. So we had a lot of views on it. I hope you guys like it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it drove you over here to watch this live show right now. That's what we're doing. And I hope while you over here, you're hitting that like button. I hope you are hitting that like button for me. I appreciate every last one of you being here. And if you're watching on replay, make sure you push the goddamn button. Push that goddamn like button. I appreciate it. But with that being said, the things that, like I said, was sharing earlier that we're going to have going on over here, man, it's going to be great. Again, the NFL just is going to be talking about all sports, all day, all the time, college, NFL, pros, doesn't matter. We're going to talk about it, especially football season about to come up. We're about to start ramping up. I'm definitely going to make sure I'll be dropping more shorts. Doing a live video. And I may drop one if it's not too late, a Sunday wrap up before the Sunday night football game. And of course, the Sunday night football game and the Monday night football game will be talked about on Monday. Depends on how I feel. Now, some reason my brothers play and we lose a tough game. I probably shouldn't be recording or doing live, because I'm going to be pissed off, especially if we lose. Now, if we win a big game, I can damn near guarantee you I might show up. It might not be long. I might not go for long. I ain't going to lie. Because I'll be warming myself out, cheering, clapping and doing everything. Might have to even go make love to my wife after the game if it make me feel so good. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably no too graphic for some of the kids who are 15 and under. I apologize to you parents who allow your kids to hear this lovely, deep, masculine voice making a statement about making love to my wife. But it is what it is. I'm just being honest. But guys, do me a favor. before you decided to tune off this masculine, sexy voice, hit that like button.
Push the goddamn button.
I'm just saying, hit that like button. And guys, I appreciate you being here. But looking forward to the NFL season. I know, guys, I talk a lot of NFL all the time, and I'm supposed to be talking about the NBA Summer League, but who cares? It's a Summer League. Nobody gives a damn about that crap, right? But I do give a damn about football. Whether it's college, NFL, I'm going to talk about both. Again, guys, I'm going to drop a clip, a video. Look, I'm letting you know now, we ramping this up. Me and Taylor already had the conversation. We talked about, had a come to Jesus meeting about what's the plan, what we're going to do, how we're going to promote it. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, guys, if you go to our channel right now, I dropped the link for the new channel. I'll drop it again just for those guys who are late to the party and guys who are watching on the replay. There we go. Make sure y'all subscribe to that channel. Do me a solid and subscribe to all those channels, as well as, of course, the channel that you over here right now in the basement for the sports recap. Make sure you subscribe. NFL Studio, the recap of the NFL Studio account. Make sure you subscribe to that. Subscribe to all of them. It ain't gonna hurt you. It's just a click of a button. Turn on all notifications, all notification bell. Let it be known. Says soon as I go live, you guys are on it. Soon as I drop a video, you guys are on it. A short, doesn't matter. You own it. Doesn't matter. You own it. And guys, what I'm also going to start doing that I haven't been doing, but over on my channel, I drop not NFL, but a action figure or a Funko Pop of the week, as well as an album of the week. I've been debating on when I'm going to do it. Taylor gave me full reign. He said, man, just do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize this channel for show. Taylor don't have to worry about that. That's not my style. That's not my style. So with that being said, I think I'm going to start doing, because some people like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a guy who likes hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I like classic rock. I like yacht rock. Good R&B is really my go-to move. That's my favorite. I like to listen. I got more R&B than anything. I got a few yacht rock, like I got Michael McDonald, I got Kenny Loggins. You know what I'm saying? The typical yacht rock guys. Toto, I got that too. What else I got? Phil Collins. Now that's probably really not the yacht rock genre, but some people may think it is. The Doobie Brothers, the Bee Gees. Got that too. You know, I listen to a little bit of everything. I got some rock. I got Kiss. I'm a fan of Kiss. Who else? A couple albums I got. Quiet Riot. Who else do I have? I tell you, let me get a little backstory. I wasn't always the angel that you see in front of you. So with that being said, my mama sent me to a boys' home. I was a bad little kid. I ain't gonna lie. And one of these, and while I was in there, it's one guy, he might have been a little off a little bit. I'm gonna just be politically correct when I say that. But with that being said, he always liked this group called Stripe. I think it's Striper. I don't know, one of the two. And so I was like, man, and I remember that because he just talked about Striper. I'm like, what the hell? So I tried it out. I listened to it. Didn't really like it. I thought it was trash. But you know something? I went to one of them, not really antique mall. It was really like a flea market, and they had one for like $3. So I got that. I probably more like ain't gonna never play it. I just got it to say I got it. But this Striper group, I got one album. I don't know which one it is. I have no idea. It's $3, and I just bought it. Shout out to a variety of collection that I have. You know, it is crazy, but I do have it. So, like I said, I probably never listened to it. But I remember the dude who used to drive me crazy, always talking about this album. But I made sure I added it to my collection. It was a must-have because I kept getting reminded because this guy just kept talking about it. Let me take a swig of water. I'm about to go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I needed that. But I like music. I'm a music fan. I'm a fan of music, of like I said, different genres of music. But more of my go-to move is more than likely some good old R&B. Never go wrong with that. So with that being said, now that I brought it up, why don't I go ahead and show y'all, some of the things that I like to do as far as when I display my album of the week as well as Funko Pop of the week. So with that being said, I need to find it. And of course, I don't have it. Pull it up so I can get to it, but that's okay. I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep talking till I get it pulled up. And we're going to have it so y'all can see it. Because it's not fair if I talk about it, but don't show it to you guys, right? That's not right. It's not right at all. But before I get it pulled up, definitely want to make sure we have the conversation about the WNBA. Now, there's a couple things with the WNBA, right? There's a couple things. And one of the things with the WNBA, they had like what I guess we can call like a protest, right? Well, this past weekend had a WNBA All-Star Game. Caitlin Clark, unfortunately, did not get to play in that game due to a hamstring injury that she's been dealing with on and off all season. So, it's no big deal for her to play. She got her little couple dollar bonus for being in the All-Star Game. Unfortunately, didn't get to play to get the bonus of MVP. But that happens. Of course, the results of the game, WNBA game, All-Star final score, Team Collier won 150 over Team Clark. 151 to 131. Beat them by 20 points. In some part of the game, it was worse than that. It was worse than that. But look, without any further ado, let y'all see what I'm talking about when I talk about my action figure as well as my album of the week. And here. So, album of the week is Cypress Hill. I could just delete a man. Let's just call it that. And action figures of the week are a few of the characters from the Street Fighter. So, was it DJ, N Bison? Who else do I have? Cammy. We'll have Dalon, and Gullet. Those are the Street Fighters that I have. Now, I have more than that. I have, let's see, probably about 4 more that I've displayed earlier. So y'all make sure y'all check it out. I usually display it on YouTube, on my channel. Like I said, I'm probably going to start uploading it on the other channels as well. But those are my action figures as well as my album of the week. I do also, like I said, collect Funko Pops, so you're going to see those in the rotation as well. So y'all be checking that out. But let's get back to this WNBA thing. Now, if y'all notice, the NBA game players had a T-shirt that they was displaying with a message sent on it saying, "Pay us what you owe us." That's That's what it said. A few of them wore black shirts that said, "Pay us what you owe us." Now, with that being said, currently right now with their contract, they are getting 9% of the revenue sharing. 9%. That's what they're getting. When they make the statement, "Pay us what you owe us," ladies, y'all not making no goddamn money. Now, let's be honest. Y'all being supplemented by the WNBA. I mean, by the NBA. The W is being supplemented by the NBA. The W is what they ladies like to call themselves. So you call yourself the W instead of the WNBA. It is what it is. But they're being supplemented. Unfortunately, they're still not making a profit. They still are in the red and not in the black. But you out here making demands on, "Pay us what you owe." Well, if that's the case, y'all owe the fans. If that's the case, y'all owe the NBA money, then y'all will be playing for free. But this is what they're talking about doing. Not showing up, not playing. Ladies, I hate to break your heart, but most of the sports world wouldn't give a shit if y'all ever showed up again and play another WNBA game. Now, I know that's harsh. I know there's a few ladies that will not want to not accept that. And I'm sure there's a few men out here probably feeling the same way. They will not accept that. These ladies deserve the opportunity to play. I'm sure they do. And they are getting the opportunity. But to sit there and demand, y'all think y'all earn the same pay grade as the men? No, you don't. Now, y'all been in existence since, I guess, the late 90s. I want to say about 90, 99. So y'all been around for about 25 plus years, 26 plus years. Never turn a profit. You starting to get some traction thanks to Caitlin Clark, but y'all always want to try to hurt that little girl. I call that little girl, she's a grown woman. I'm sorry. Y'all try to hurt that woman. Y'all try to put out. Y'all try to intentionally take her out. And it's shameful, but it's just what it is. Now, you realize this young lady's your cash cow. Why are you trying to do certain things against this woman? Because in case y'all didn't know, W fans, she's helping y'all bring in what little revenue that y'all are bringing, because she's helped selling out games, selling out these arenas. Uniforms are being upgraded, and money's at least attempted to try to be made. I'm not saying they are, but they attempted to try to be made because of her. Got the most votes in the All-Star games in all of them put together. Ladies, do y'all realize that? Maybe y'all don't. Maybe y'all don't understand what's really happening. But instead, you got some jealous and envious other women, a variety of women. It's too many to name. But there's one in particular named Angel Reese. Miss Angel Reese has been compared to like the modern day Magic and Larry Bird. Let me say this about that. Magic and Larry Bird may not like each other on the game, but let me tell you what they did do. They did respect each other's game. May not like it, but they respect each other's game. And it usually wasn't lopsided. It was about pretty much even. You know, Magic got the best of them in college. Larry Bird got the best of Magic in the NBA, as well as Magic got the best of Larry Bird in the NBA. Right now, it's been pretty lopsided for you, Reese, because the only time you beat her was for a championship in the college game was when y'all won the title. Now, that year following, they beat y'all. Now, it wasn't for the NBA title. It was opportunity to go to chance to go to the Final Four. And you got your ass beaten. And then you started crying, Angel Reese, crying about the hate you're getting, the hate you're receiving. You said you embraced the villain until you can't embrace the villain. You said they was sexualizing you, but yet you was dressing very provocative and sexy like and a lot of spreads, a lot of concerts, a lot of shows, a lot of venues, a lot of club scenes you was in, little galas. I forgot what was that little night out, what they was doing. I don't know what it was. You was twerking and shaking your ass, Angel Reese. But then in the same breath, you will say these women are these. Well, I ain't gonna say these women. There might be a few that was, but you said these individuals were sexualizing me. Ma'am, you're sexualizing yourself. Come on now. Let's be honest. You was out there putting yourself out there, showing skin, showing legs, showing thighs, showing chest. You was showing everything that could be shown. I think the only thing you was covering up is your split and your nipples. And please believe, if you had the opportunity, you probably would have shown that too. My buddy Big Ant 11 says, Clark ain't worth a damn either. Lord Jesus. Let's hit that button.
Lord Jesus.
That's what Clark said. I mean, Big Ant 11 said. Now, Big Ant 11 told who's going to know, very, very grateful and generous contributor to the show. But he's a certified hater at the same time. Big Ant 11 loves to hate on Hink and the greatest team in NFL world, and that's the Chicago Bears.
Lord Jesus.
Yes, I don't know why my buddy Big Ant 11 love to hate on me and my squad so much. I got love for the brother, and I appreciate the service that he's given us, the sacrifice that him putting his life on the line for all our freedoms, for me to have the opportunity to speak freely about the sorry-ass Cowboys, about the sorry-ass Baltimore Ravens, about the sorry-ass San Francisco 49ers. Some of these things I really don't hate, but I got some guys in here that like them, so I'm going to give them hell. The Houston Texans, all of them, the Green Bay Packers, I don't care for none of them, the Detroit Lions, the Minnesota Vikings. I got them fans in here too. All of them. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I don't care if I just said.
Push the goddamn button.
I don't care if I just told your team to go to hell. You hit that like button for the brother. I appreciate that. I promise you I do.
Push the goddamn button.
You're goddamn right. I need you to hit that like button. But you got some individuals in the WNBA, not only just Angel Reese. I mean, she's just one of many. They just don't like her. Just feel some certain type of way about them. Look here. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face, man. Don't do that. Don't bite the hand that feeds you either. You talking about we want to get paid what we deserve. You talking about y'all going to stop. Look here, man. Let me tell you this. If for some reason the WNBA decided to shut down, some of y'all in trouble. I'm going to just be honest with you ladies. Some of you ladies are in trouble because nobody overseas really wants your sorry ass. Angel Reese, you going to be in trouble. You might have to get your OnlyFans account and start doing what you do on OnlyFans, like showing your toes and your booty hole. I'm just saying, you might have to get your OnlyFans and start showing your feet off because, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know because players like you a dime a dozen overseas, Angel Reese. I'm gonna be honest. But some of them other players, man, are hard to find. Like a Caden, like your boy Clark. Caitlin Clark, man, shoot from at three from 30 feet, female. That's not a common thing. So to have somebody like that on your squad, they would crawl through glass to have that. And they will pay her bag. She will get what she's worth. Angel Reese, you might have to get that OnlyFans subscription going. And start shaking your mama, what your mama gave you. I'm just saying. You might be in there when them videos talk about, where them fans at? Where them fans at, huh? You gonna see in the video popping a goddamn fan. Angel Reese, I bet I see your ass on a cruise ship popping fans because they're going to throw your ass off because they said no more fans on the cruise ship. Angel Reese, that type of woman, she'll try to buck the system and sneak a fan on her along with her Bluetooth speaker and a bottle of Hennessy. I'm just saying, hey.
Push the goddamn button.
Y'all heard this good comedy I'm giving. You know I'm giving these knee slapping jokes. Y'all know they funny. Make sure y'all hit that damn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You goddamn right. Push that goddamn button. But guys, I'm just saying, man. Ladies from the WNBA, man, 9% right now. That's what you get. That's what the bargain, the collective bargain agreed to. They're still in the talks. Unfortunately, what I'm hearing, they're not going anywhere. Ladies, you're not getting enough audience, man. And the crazy thing about it, they showing y'all on ESPN, ESPN2, Lifetime. I seen them on the WB on my local channel. I think some of y'all may have the WB, Fox, ABC, NBC. They trying their best to put you on every TV network they can. They got affiliating to. Matter of fact, let me tell you this. They might be at Walt Disney World showing the games over there to the workers in the break room. And they not watching that bull crap. They said, I ain't watching this shit. What is this? I don't want to see bad basketball. These heifers can't even dunk. I'll just say it. Oh, Lord.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Man, the ladies may can't dunk, but when you know what y'all can do, y'all can hit that damn like button. Hit that like button for the brother. Y'all see what my wife is displaying. Y'all see what she's putting in the comments. It says like, comment, share, subscribe, donate via Cash App or Super Chat. I do have monetization over here. So you guys, if y'all decide you want a Super Chat and kick in a donation for your boy Hink, I promise you, I appreciate it. I promise I will. And guys, for those who do not know, I have dropped the link for the new channel. It's right there. Make sure y'all do me a solid go over. Big Ant 11, I know your ass better go over and subscribe. As much as you like to razz me and follow me around. Make sure you subscribe to that at Gist NFL. NFL Studio also has their own thing you can subscribe to. I'm going to have to get with my moderator, which is my wife, to make sure she saves this and she can upload it every time. And I ain't got to do it. But for right now, I'm going to do it because I'm doing what I got to do to make sure this channel's successful. She's going to help me. I promise she's going to help me. That's why she's letting you guys know to make sure y'all like.
Push the goddamn button.
Make sure you comment and make sure you subscribe. And for some reason you want to donate, we appreciate that. Because I ain't doing them but pour it back into the channel. Well, you see these beautiful decorations you see behind me? You see that? You see that beautiful light? If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have that stuff. You know why I got this stuff? Because you guys are making it happen. Because y'all are hitting the Cash App. Y'all are hitting that like button. Y'all commenting and y'all are making sure y'all drop super chats whenever y'all feel your heart's worthy. And whatever you think I'm worthy of it, y'all do it. I appreciate every last one of you guys. But as far as the WNBA, I don't really know what they're asking for. Because right now, let's be honest. The NBA players are getting damn near 50% of the revenue sharing. But they earn that. Guys, y'all see what I'm talking about? Do y'all see this bullshit right here? This is what I'm talking about. This guy right here. Big Ant 11 with the $10 super chat. Shout out to Big Ant 11 with the $10 super chat. He said, I'm going to tell Mrs. Hink on you. You crazy son of a bitch. I'm telling. Run, go tell it. Run, go tell it, Big Ant. I don't care. You tell him if you want to. I'll take care of Miss Hinkle later. Miss Hink gonna be fine. I'll take care of that. I'll make it right. She was trying to get some damn candles earlier. You know why? Because she was trying to take all my candles. She was trying to take my candle. Let me show you all the candle I like. Now, this is the only candle I like that said Bathroom Bar Works. I'm totally getting off sport right now. Talk about these damn candles. But she tried to take my candle. Big Ant 11. I said, shame on you, man. You can't take my candle. This candle for me. Huh? Well, hold on now. This shit sound a little kinky here. What are we doing here? I'll spank Hink for you, Big Ant 11. We need to save that for the basement after hours. Guys, do me a favor. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Push the goddamn button.
You goddamn right. Hit that button. You heard what Carter said. You heard what Ming said. She said,
push the goddamn button.
push that goddamn button. I appreciate every last one of y'all. But like I said, this is the only candle I really get from Bath & Body Works. And I like Bath & Body Works. Got some great candles, great scent. My wife loves them. I love them. But I only get the mahogany teak wood intense. See that? See that? That's the only candle I get for myself. Right? That's the only one I get for myself. Now, my wife, she gets all them goddamn fruity ones. Anything fruity, she like it. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. That shit ain't for me. But that's not me. I don't, she gets up there, lights the candles, incense, woo-sa, and all that shit. She said it relaxes. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. Look at this shit. Strawberry pound cake. Tastes like ass. Smells like ass. Oh, Lord.
Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus.
My God, I had a slip of the tongue. Children. I apologize for that last words that you heard of me talking about. Smell like.
Lord Jesus.
I don't know what happened. It just slipped. But the tea wood, I like that. That's the flavor I like. That's the only flavor I buy for myself. This guy's an asshole. Something wrong with him. I told you something wrong with this man. He said, do they have broccoli scented? Can't stand his ass. I don't think they do, Big Ann 11. I'd be the first. If they do, I'll let you know. If I see broccoli scented candles, I'll make sure I let you know about this broccoli scented candle because I don't believe they do. But who knows? I could be wrong. Hey, I'm married. I've been wrong before, according to my wife. I'm just saying, according to my wife, I've been wrong before. I don't believe I'm ever wrong, but let her tell I'm wrong every time. 95% of the time, I'm wrong. I say shame on her for thinking I'm wrong. That can't be. We need to check the ballots. I think some of these chassis are still hanging on the ballot. Let me stop. I'm not going to get into this political shit. I don't really do that too much. I'm just saying. But what I do.
The goddamn button.
You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. That's why I say hit that like button. Do me a solid and hit that like button. Back to what we talking about with the WNBA. Right now, they said they're getting 9%. That's what they're earning from the current contract, which runs through the end of the 2025-2026 season. In my opinion, this is what it is, my opinion. I think 15% is probably a fair ask for them. I don't know what they're asking right now. I haven't seen no details on it. Not a lot of information being released. But in my opinion, sorry about that, guy. Let me turn this on silent. In my opinion, I think 15%. 15% is fair. Currently, you sit at 9%. Let's raise it up to 15%. Now, if you think you're going to get what the NBA is getting now, you're sadly mistaken because you're not making billions like the NBA. You're not. You ask for the NBA players to support you. They support you by coming to the games, buying tickets, donating tickets, buying jerseys, buying paraphernalia. They do all of those things. I don't know what else they could do besides just donate every check that they get. Is that what the W wants? Is that what the W wants the NBA players do, just to get that check and donate it? Big Ann 11 say they want 50-50. They said we want that same money the NBA. Well, you're not, ma'am. Ladies, you're not. Don't hold your breath because you ain't going to get it. You're going to pass out. That's what you think is going to happen. Now, my man Phoenix Fish said 15% of nothing is nothing. That's some nasty work right there. Fish, I didn't want to say that, brother. But according to my man, you're right. I can't argue against that. If I did, I'd just be lying to myself. He said 15% of nothing is nothing. There was an old song out there. Nothing for nothing leaves nothing. You got to have something if you want to be with me. Nothing for nothing leaves nothing. You got to have something if you want to be with me. Hey, guys, I go for it every once in a while. I know it may sound crazy. Please believe me. I'm not crazy. I'm country than a mug. I tell you that right now. I'm country than a mug. I'm from the great state of Kentucky. The bluegrass thing. Home of Muhammad Ali. I'm talking about the three. The only city and the only state that has 3 heavyweight champions. No, I didn't say just heavyweights. I said heavyweight champions. And they are Jimmy Ellis, Greg Page, and the great Muhammad Ali. That's the city I'm from. That's the state I represent. Y'all better get to know about us. Let me say it again. Jimmy Ellis, look it up. Fact check me if you need to. Jimmy Ellis, Greg Page, and Muhammad the GOAT Ali. That's where I'm from. Born and raised. I always gonna claim it. That's where I'm from. Get to know us. Look at this. He's an antagonist. He's a goddamn antagonist. I'm sick of him.
Lord Jesus.
Big Ant 11 said, King Ali versus Shields. Who you got? Now let's put this in perspective. Ali is she's probably about 45 years old, brother. I mean, that's really not a fair fight, man. Clarissa Shields probably in her mid-30s, maybe. I'm gonna have to go with the young bull. I would have to go with Clarissa Shields if I had to put some money on it. I had to put a few coins on it, put a little bit of less, a little bit of mayo, Put some of them greenbacks, that cash, that Skrilla, that paper. If I had to put some on it, I would have to go with Clarissa Shields. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to a Big Ant 11. I'm just saying. See, my wife's a hater. There ain't nothing I can do about it. You know, I got to turn over to the Lord. Let God, let go and let God. That's all I can do for my wife. I got to let go and let God. I got to let go and let God have her because she's a hater. She said, please do us all a favor and don't sing, sir. That's the sound of a certified hater. Big Ant 11 said, I can't stand Clarissa Shields' punk ass because she took Papoose from Remy Ma. That's why you don't like her. Big Ant 11, I know why you don't. You don't like her because Clarissa Shields took Papoose from Remy Ma. So now you're feeling some type of way, Big Ant 11. I'm just saying, I know the real reason why you don't like her. I don't like her either. She ugly as hell. So she's in the right sport for boxing, getting her face beat in. At least she can blame it on the fight she be taking. That might be a little harsh. I probably shouldn't have said that. I might lose a couple subscribers just saying that stuff. But it is what it is. But with that being said, I need for you guys to do me a solid and hit that like button.
What's the goddamn button?
You're goddamn right. Hit that like button, do me a solid, and make it happen. Big Ant 11 said, I don't like her attitude. She got attitude. Don't like it. She got a funky attitude that I don't like. Big ass, you better watch your mouth. Because she might lay hands and feet on your ass. She'll whoop your ass. She said she'll fight a man and win. That's what she said. But we all seen that clip where she got an aspiring match with a man and it didn't end well. I'm just saying. Shout out to Clarissa Shields. Well, back to it, man. Hey, I'm not gonna let Big Ann Atlanta distract me. I mean,
What the hell? Oh my God.
I'm just saying, man. I'm not gonna let Big Ann 11 distract me. Because that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get me off my game so I could talk about this other crap other than the W.
What the hell? Oh my God. No way.
Shame on you, Big Ann 11. But I know my man, Phoenix Fish, said 15% of nothing is nothing. I understand. I do understand. But you can't keep shorthand them think they're going to go for that. They not. Look, I think 15% is a fair offer, in my opinion. If they go any higher, man, then they just got lucky. They just got a hell of a negotiator. They got a hell of a crew of lawyers who are negotiating on their behalf. If they get higher than 15%, I think that's fair, a fair amount, a fair percentage. To think you're going to get to 50% is ludicrous. Shout out to Luda. Huh? Y'all know what I'm... Shout out to Luda. Shout out to Disturbing the Peace. If I take one more drink, I'ma end up you. It's not what I want to do. Y'all might not know about that. That's that Luda and that T-Pain. Huh? That's that Luda. I gave you the edited version. I didn't want to use that other language. We grown here. We might as well. If I take one more drink, I'ma end up fucking you. It's not what I want to do. Let me tell you a story about this. I always got stories about these goddamn songs. Let me tell you a story about this. I remember at work, one of my co-workers, he said, man, you ever heard that guy named T-Pain? And I think it's kind of called Luda. I said, Ludacris. Yeah. You ever heard that song? He said, if I take one more drink, this is him in his voice, I'm end up loving you. I said, yeah, but that's not what he really says. Oh, he's not. Isn't what he said? I said, nah. He used some very detailed language, very graphic, and maybe too harsh for TV, even for Saturday Night Live, because that's what it was on Saturday Night Live. So no, that's not what it. But I know what you mean. Right on. So now every once in a while, he'll just blurt it out, just singing that song. And look at my hate-ass moderator, a.k.a. my wife, Mrs. Inc. She said, okay, we get the picture. Doesn't matter if you do or you don't. This is for the people who care about me. And I'm going to have to reevaluate your feelings for me, Mrs. Inc. I'm just saying. Again, back to this W. I'm not going to keep letting y'all distract me. Y'all keep throwing me off. I keep coming up with these songs y'all make me think of when I search certain things. That's usually what happens over here. But I think getting 15% is a fair ask. I think it really is. I think they should be happy if they put that offer on the table. They ought to be quick to run to get to it. But more like their pride's going to jump in the way, and they know we don't want 15%. We want more. We think we deserve more. Well, man, you don't deserve shit. Let's be honest. Because when you are in the red, you ought to be paying the NBA, like I said earlier, you ought to be paying the NBA for even allowing you to play on the court. Because those are NBA arenas. Those are not arenas that the WNBA paid for, finance, got built, no, they're not. Those are NBA arenas, maybe some even college arenas that they're using to play some of these games. So I'd say, what they say, shut up and play basketball. I think that's what that one anchor from Fox said to the LeBron. I probably wouldn't go that far and say that, but be grateful for what you are getting. And if they offer you 15%, you better take it and run. If for some reason the negotiators decide to say, well, hey, look here, guys, we not going to give you the 25 to 30% you think you deserve, but we will give you 15%. What do you think about that? You know what y'all better do? Y'all better say, hey, let's have a conversation to come to G's meeting. Let's talk to our reps, our union sisters, and let's sign these contracts because we more than likely ain't going to get no better. And if we think y'all, we just being greedy as hell, and it's not going to fly. I'm just saying. Hey, guys, I need for y'all to do me a favor. Make sure.
Push the goddamn button.
Y'all hit that like button. Take the opportunity right now and hit the like button. Every once in a while, my wife, she shows me some love by dropping this comment in the chat. But then she'll make crazy comments like this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Bull crap. We're here to have fun. I'm here to entertain my crowd, my peoples. The people come here to hear me talk about not only sports, but maybe it's about some life stuff, some other stuff, and whatever's on my mind. I'm just saying. With that being said, make sure y'all hit that like button.
Push the goddamn button.
That's right. Push the goddamn button. And for you guys who are watching on replay, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you turn on that bell with all notifications. Make sure you do that for me. Right on. But guys, let's talk about it. Because this time, at the end of the month, we're going to have a preseason game. For those that I know, and maybe I forgot, who haven't heard, NFL is coming up on us fast. And I was talking to Taylor about this. I can't wait. I can't wait till the NFL season start. We've been getting teased over and over again, but you know, there's only so much teasing you could do, right? There's only so much teasing you could do. So with that being said, I ain't gonna say, excuse me, not live NFL action, but preseason action. At least we get some sort of football. It's July the 31st, 8 p.m. We have the Los Angeles Chargers going against the Detroit Lions. Now, these are two teams that's been playing good. They both was in the playoffs last year. Looking forward to seeing what they're going to have to do this year, especially with the Detroit Lions being that they are in the same division, the NFC North, as the Chicago Bears, who is my team. Right? I'm interested to see how they're going to come out. And for those who didn't know, they have shortened the NFL preseason. They went from 4 games to 3, for those who didn't know. But our first game is on Thursday, July the 31st at 8 p.m. And that's the NFL Hall of Fame game. So y'all make sure you guys tune in. For those you guys who are fans of the fantasy football realm, right? Those guys who are into fantasy football, make sure y'all tune in over here because I will be talking to a fantasy football expert. His name is Chris Allen. We will be having a show on August the 11th and Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. And for all my good people who's on the Pacific Coast, the West Coast, it will be at 4 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you check us out. Fantasy football special with my man and myself and Chris Allen. Looking forward to do it. We didn't get to do it last season for whatever reason due to scheduling conflict, and he had some things going on in his life that he needed to address, so we weren't able to do it. But that's okay. That's okay. It's life. Life be life, and sometimes, right? Life be life, and sometimes life get the best of you, and you got to deal with things that's coming your way. And that whether it's something you dealing with personally or just as a collective or whatever the case may be. So shout out to that brother. Glad to know everything's good with him. No, it's nothing like him crazy or there ain't nothing like that. No. It's a personal matter that I don't feel like it's the right place to share because it's not my business to do so. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it last season. But guess what, guys? We back at it. We're back at it this season. Looking forward to it. Got a lot of questions. And guys, for anybody who may have questions that want me to present them to Chris on Monday, August 11th, please send me an email. Please send me a DM, whether it's on IG, Facebook, Twitter, doesn't matter. Hit me. So I can make sure I can get y'all question out there. So when y'all are listening on Monday during the show, y'all can hear it. Or you can also make sure you drop it in the comment, whether you want to do it via super chat, because those are going to get priority, right? If you want to drop a question in a super chat, I greatly appreciate it. Plus, you also are able to contribute to the show. So thank you. You can do it that way. But if you just want to put it in the chat, I will definitely make sure I take note of it. I highlight it. I put a star behind it so I'll make sure I can read it. My man Big Ant 11 said, that's one less week we don't have to see the Bears. Certified hater. Sick of him.
Lord Jesus.
He's a hater, guys. And pray for this, brother. That's all we can ask you to do. Just pray for him. Guys, but look, like I was saying earlier, we got a lot of great things that's going to be happening over here on this channel. I'm glad to be linked up and collab with my man Taylor Bell. Shout out to Taylor for this opportunity to link up with him. This Just NFL, man, it's a great channel. It's already had a nice amount of subscribers, but we're trying to get more, trying to build more, trying to bring more of an audience over here so you guys can participate. And again, my man Taylor, he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Look, we're not gonna hold it against him. We're not gonna hold it against him. Some people just make bad decisions, and Taylor made a bad decision to become a Kansas City Chiefs fan, and that's okay. We still got love for the brother, right? We're not gonna shun him away. We're not gonna make him feel bad because he's a Chiefs fan. We're not. We're gonna embrace him. Now, I don't have no problem with the Chiefs. I like a couple players in the Chiefs. I like Patrick Mahomes. I like Travis Kelce. I like your boy Smith. So there's a couple guys that I do like. I mean, I was a big fan of Derek Thomas back in the day. So I don't have no problem with the Kansas City Chiefs. None at all. I mean, I loved it when I seen Joe Montana work playing and when he guided them to the AFC Championship game back in the days. So I have no issues with the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm a long distance fan of the Kansas City Chiefs, right? So with that being said, we ain't gonna give Taylor too much grief. He's not in my division. He doesn't hold any weight. And if I meet him in the Super Bowl, that'll be a great thing. Because that means my team back in it to win it. And we got a chance to win. I'm just saying. But like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of great things. We're going to be talking college football over here. We're going to be talking NFL football. Again, I'm going to be also streaming and talk about other sports as well. But with the NFL studio, that's going to be all football all the time. So if that's what you look for, make sure you subscribe to the NFL studio channel. Make sure you do that. If you come over here and you want to subscribe to the basement, I appreciate too. You're going to get to do that. We're also going to do some reaction shows as what I like to do on Wednesdays over here. So if you like that kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe. If you like the NFL, the Just NFL, man, if you just want to get over here and talk about all the sports, make sure you tune in. Make sure you subscribe over there too. As many people we can get over, we appreciate every last one of you guys. Make sure you guys do me a favor and hit that like button.
Push the goddamn button.
I appreciate every last one of y'all. With that being said, I'm about to get out of here. We had a great night. I appreciate every last one of y'all. I'm introducing myself to y'all. Again, my name is Hink. Make sure y'all tune in every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. And my brothers and sisters on the West Coast, 4 p.m. Pacific. And guys, On Wednesdays, I go live. Now, you had to come over to the basement channel in order to see the Wednesday show. But with that being said, make sure y'all tune in. Y'all going to see me some deucing reaction to Pop the Balloon. I like doing that. Now, I don't get to do the other Pop the Balloon with your girl, Ariana, because they start to strike me and do certain things. I don't like it. I like my little channel. Leave me be. But I do end up reacting to the Pop the Balloon, the Mountain Edition. It's kind of ratchet, but it's also entertaining this too. With that being said, make sure you guys hit that like button.
Push the goddamn button.
You got that right. I appreciate every last one of you came over here. If you end up watching the replay, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. With that being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Right on.